What's up? What's up? What's up? Fifth grade. This is Mr. Gomez. Hey, good morning. I hope you're having a good day or whatever time you're seeing this. I hope it's going good for you today. I got a presentation for you guys today on a little bit about bullying. October is Bullying Prevention Month in all the schools, basically, in all the United States. So, we're going to talk a little bit about bullying, being able to recognize what it is, being able to figure out how to prevent it, and being able to figure out how to stop it if you need to stop it. Okay. My main job as a school counselor is to make sure that when you guys come to school, you feel safe, you feel welcomed, you feel like you're loved, and you want to feel like you want to be here. Okay. So because the issues of bullying pop up at from time to time, I know there's students that don't like to come to school or wish they didn't have to come to school because of bullying. Okay, so my job here is just to show you really what a real definition of bullying is, and then try to figure out how to get it to stop. Okay, so to do that, I need to present you a slideshow. So I'm gonna flip my screen. So hold on one second. Sorry, I got the hiccups. All right, all right. So October is our anti-bullying month or bullying prevention month, right? Nobody likes to bully. I don't know why um, people that want to bully other people even want to do it because they don't really get liked by a whole lot of people, and only certain people even find them funny to begin with. So let's start off by talking about what real bullying is. Okay. Bullying is when one person intentionally hurts another person on more than one occasion. Okay. So if you were to go up and you trip somebody, okay, that wouldn't be bullying unless it happens more than once. Okay. If you're walking up and tripping the same person on a daily basis, then it becomes bullying. But if somebody tripped you one time, it would be an attack and it wouldn't be cool, but it's not bullying. Okay. It has to happen more on more than one occasion. Usually, the victim of the bullying can't make the bullying stop on their own, so they wouldn't be able to just ask the bully, "Can you please stop?" and knowing that it would actually stop. Okay. Uh, Nobody at our school deserves or wants to be bullied, and I want to make sure it doesn't happen as much as we can make sure it doesn't happen. Okay, I know that working with uh, youth that there are going to be occasions where it happens because even as adults it happens. There's adults that bully other adults. Okay. um, when I grew up I was bullied and I bullied other people. Okay. That doesn't mean it's okay, and I feel bad about it now. And so part of what my dedication or passion is to make sure it doesn't continue. Okay. Bullying isn't cool. It's not funny. It's not the thing to do. Okay. Bullying is unfair. And what does that mean? It usually means that bullying happens where there's an uneven balance of power. Okay. Where one person doesn't have the same power as another person. Either it's physical power, meaning somebody might be bigger than another person, right? Or stronger or faster or smarter or whatever it is. Okay. It's an unfair exchange. Uh, and then sometimes it even happens with a group of people. So you have two, three, five different people bullying one person, and that becomes unfair. Okay. Bullying is one sided, meaning the attacks are coming only one way, and the other person isn't responding or can't figure out how to make it go the other way themselves. Okay. Bullying isn't allowed in any of our classrooms. It's not allowed online in our online classes or at our school. Okay. And we will deal with it as appropriately as we possibly can. A lot of times it's about sitting down and talking to a student and about educating them and how they're hurting hurting other students' feelings, and allowing them to actually make things right by apologizing and talking it out. Okay. Now, if bullying continues, it can be considered a crime, and a lot of people do get charged uh, in an actual legal court and can be arrested for bullying. Okay, so that's how serious it is. It's something that we don't want to allow to happen, and the United States doesn't want to allow it to happen. Okay, so uh, that's why we're working to make sure that it's going to stop. Okay. Um, there are a lot of different kinds of bullying, but we're going to talk about some that are very basic. Okay, so you guys can understand. So physical bullying is when somebody keeps hurting someone else's body or belongings. So, for example, if I'm hitting, I'm kicking, I'm pushing, I'm tripping, okay, I'm doing that to somebody's body, right? Uh, and I'm doing it intentionally to hurt them. Uh, if I'm damaging their personal things or their personal property, say I walk up to them every day and take their homework and rip up their homework, or I grab their cell phone and I'm running around with their cell phone and keeping it from them, okay? That's their belongings. And so that's a physical bullying too. Emotional bullying is when someone says something about another person to hurt their feelings, okay? So, for example, if you're saying mean things about somebody from one person to another, right? You can either be saying it to them directly, okay? You could be saying, "Ah, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're trash," okay? Or you could be saying mean things about somebody else to someone else, okay? So you could be saying, "Oh, look at that boy over there. He's dumb, he's stupid, he's trash," right? Either way, it's still bullying, okay? If you're writing mean things, so say if you write something down and somebody's able to see it, okay, that's bullying. Name calling of any kind, making fun of someone, teasing them, okay, that's all bullying. Now, group bullying is getting more than one person together to gang up on another person. And sometimes this starts without you even knowing. So maybe you might be bullying one other person, but there's a whole group of people around you that find it funny and start laughing. Okay. Then it becomes group bullying, and that's an even more serious thing, and we take it even more seriously. Okay. Um, Cyberbullying. A lot of you guys unfortunately have participated in this or have had it happen to you, and you guys may not even known it was cyberbullying or an actual case of bullying. Okay, it's committing acts of bullying through the use of computers or phones or any electronic devices. Okay, so a lot of you guys have grown up with your phones in your hands basically, and you guys use that as a form of good communication, and you guys have also used it in the past as a form of bad communication for some of you anyways, I guess, right? Not everybody. But anytime you comment something negative on somebody's picture, okay, or on somebody's post, or you send them a series of texts talking negative about them or to them, or you're doing something where you're using your computer or your phone to do any of the other kinds of bullying, then it becomes cyberbullying. Okay, and that is very illegal, and a lot more people get arrested for that. Okay, so we're gonna watch a video together. Okay, I want you to look out for what kind of bullying is happening and how it gets solved. Okay, so hold on a second while I bring this up. It's going to be in two parts. So we're going to watch the first part, and then I'll stop it for a second and we'll talk for a second.
Did you get that book report the other day that they gave us?
Oh, well, actually, mine had to be on the history book that we read, but, same thing.
Oh, pretty much. Did you finish yours yet?
Yep. I actually started it during recess. That way I could just get done. So my friend Penny got us tickets to the movie, and I told her I had a friend that really wanted to go, so she got you one.
Hi, Angie.
Oh, hi.
I love that top.
Oh, thanks.
It's really cute.
I know. And yours is interesting.
Where did you get that jacket?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you because you wouldn't look good in it. Oh, Kiana, you might want to go to the bathroom and do something with that hair of yours. You know, it would just make me crazy to have hair like that. How do you handle it? You think that's funny, Max? You know, I'm going to tell you what's funny. You are funny looking. Oh, come on, let's go. Are you going to open the door?
I don't get it. When it's just us and we're not at school, Angie's super fun and nice. But as soon as there are other kids around, she thinks it's funny to make fun of me. I hate it. I want her to stop. Angie's supposed to be my friend, but it doesn't feel like a very fair friendship to me. It feels more like bullying. But what can I do?
All right. So in that video, okay, hold on. Let me get back to our presentation. Okay. So in that video, there's a couple girls, Kiana and Angie. Kiana and Angie are friends when they don't happen to be around other students, right? And then all of a sudden, when they get around other students, Angie turns on her, right, and starts bullying her. She's emotionally bullying her because she's attacking her feelings. She's making fun of her hair and stuff, right? But then it turns into group bullying because the other kids start laughing at her, right? And so I want you to realize that that does happen a lot, and we may not even know how much it really does happen, but it happens at school way more than it should. Okay. So what did Angie do to make Kiana feel bad? So Angie was cool with her until they got around other people, and then Angie starts making fun of her hair, right? And it really messes with Kiana's mind. And why was it unfair or one-sided? Okay, so it was unfair because Angie was with a bunch of other kids that started to make fun of Kiana, right? And so that's unfair. And it's one-sided. Kiana didn't attack her in any other way, right? Didn't make fun of her in any way. What do you think Kiana could do to make it stop? So the next part of the video is going to talk about a little bit about her options and what she could do, okay? So let me play the second part of that video for you.
Okay. Mirror, mirror on the wall, show me what will happen if I do nothing at all.
Wow. Did you get that outfit from your grandma's closet or something? I mean, it looks like it's 1,000,000 years old. I mean, look at it.
Yeah, I thought so. No thanks. Mirror, mirror on the wall, what if I tell Miss Warren? Miss Warren?
Oh, hi, Kiana. How are you?
Not so good, really.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. So, you know Angie, right? Well, we're best friends and everything, but I think she's bullying me. Is it still bullying if you're friends?
It can be. Thank you for telling me. You did the right thing. We treat everyone with respect, and that includes friends too. And yes, it's bullying if you feel like Angie keeps treating you disrespectfully and it doesn't stop. Can you tell me more about what's been happening? And we'll see what we can do to make you feel safe and help Angie change her behavior.
Well, it happens whenever we're around other people. That wouldn't be too bad. But what if, mirror, mirror, what if I tell Angie what I think?
Your backpack looks like it belongs to a second grader. But wait, that might suit her because you kind of act like a second grader too.
Stop it, Angie. Stop being so mean. I thought we were friends, but I don't need a friend that treats me like you do. Okay, what should I do? Mirror? No, I've got to decide the best thing to do on my own. but I do know that I've got to do something.
All right, all right. So in that video, the second part of that video, right? Let me see. Let's get back to here. In that second part of the video, Kiana, right? She was thinking about what options she had, right? Is she talking to the mirror? It's a cool little cinematic effect thing. But her options were to just do nothing, right? Which wasn't cool because Angie would just keep doing the same thing to her every time they're around people, right? Another option was to report it to her teacher, and she thought that might work, and that might be okay because her teacher would help her figure things out, right? Or she could tell her to stop on her own. Okay, so all those things were options for her. And then if she were to talk to Miss Warren, what was Miss Warren doing, right? She was listening to her. She was making sure she knew what was happening. And then probably Miss Warren would be able to talk to Angie and talk to some of those other kids about stopping what they were doing, okay? Now, if this was you and this was happening to you, you might handle it a different way or figure if you could use one of these three things, right? But reporting to the teacher is a good way to make it stop. Most teachers or most adults would talk to the student for you, so you wouldn't even have to worry about it, or they'd come to get like me or Mr. Silva, and then we could help you out through it, right? Sometimes telling her to stop on her own might create a bigger drama or a bigger problem for you, though, right? So it really depends on how comfortable you feel about handling a situation or a problem like that. So not everybody would feel comfortable on telling somebody to stop on their own. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna do something. So this is a little review of what bullying is, just so you guys remember, okay? Bullying is an intentional attack on someone's physical or emotional well-being. Bullying happens over and over again. If it's only once, it's not bullying, okay? The person being bullied can't stop it very easily. And there are many types of bullying. Physical bullying, such as hitting, punching, pushing. Emotional, like name-calling or teasing. Leaving somebody out of a group, right? Or group bullying, ganging up on somebody, and then cyberbullying, using computers or your phone. Okay, so we're gonna go over some scenarios and I'm gonna read you guys a little like act, and you guys are gonna tell me, or you guys are gonna think about if it's bullying or not bullying. Okay, so scenario 1: Jonah is playing wall ball with some of his friends at recess. Jeremiah comes over and tells Jonah he is trash and kicks the ball away from the game, so Jonah has to go get the ball. Is this bullying? Okay. So Jeremiah does come over and talk trash to Jonah. He says he's trash, right? And kicks the ball away from the game. But does it happen more than once? From what we get here, this is only the first and only time it happened, right? So it really wouldn't count as bullying. It really is an attack on Jonah, right? But it's not bullying because it didn't happen more than once. All right, let's see the next one. All right, Jonah is online playing Call of Duty with some friends when Jeremiah signs in and asks to play. So I don't even know if that's really how you guys do it, but I made it up like that, okay? So Jonah is hesitant to allow him to play because he always starts making fun of everyone when they're playing and saying he will beat them up when he sees them at school the next day if they beat him on the game. So let's see, is this bullying? It says that Jonah is hesitant to allow him to play because he always starts making fun of everyone. Okay, so it happens more than once, right? And he's making fun of people, right? And he's threatening them, saying he will beat them up at school if they beat him on the game. So yeah, that does count as bullying, right? Let's see the next one. Jonah walks home, I don't know why I put comes and walks home. So just Jonah walks home from school every day the same way. The last 3 days, Jeremiah has seen Jonah walking home and comes out of his house to chase him down the street, telling him that if he catches him, he's going to beat him up. Okay, so let's see if this is bullying. The last 3 days, okay, so it happened more than once, right? Jeremiah seen Jonah walking home and comes out of his house to chase him. So he's chasing him down the street, telling him that if he catches him, he's going to beat him up. So he's threatening him basically, right? So yeah, that would be bullying too. All right. So all that said and done, you guys probably know what bullying really is now, right? Because unfortunately, a lot of times we use the word bullying either too little or too much, right? A lot of times we don't even say it's bullying when it really is, or we'll use the word bullying and think somebody's bullying us when they're not really. It's not really technically bullying. It may be an attack, but not actual bullying. Okay, so that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I hope you guys are doing well. You know that us counselors are still here for you. All you got to do is reach out if you need to talk to us. Okay. There's a form on the counseling webpage to reach out to a counselor. There's the school phone number. You guys can call us and they'll put you through to us. And then on our webpage, there is a phone number that goes to each of us individually. So if you call us, it'll come straight to our phone. Okay. So till then, later days, fifth grade, later days.